Hey guys, welcome to day 4 of my 10-day video marathon. Today's video is also a guide, and this guide will show you how to get not only 100 Crimson Charms, but 50k ranged experience every hour. This isn't as good as Rock Lobsters, I admit, but the good thing about this method is that it can be done by pures on lower levels. So yeah, let's begin. This method is pretty simple and doesn't need many requirements, because like I said, pures can use it. The only requirements are 43 plus prayer, the ability to use a dwarf multi-cannon, and at least 1 or 2 mil for equipment. Where we're going to be going for this method is going to be the Foreignary dungeon to kill the greater demons. So the ideal way to get there is to leave from Edgeville and run north up to the marker on the map, and that's the entrance to the Foreignary dungeon. Once there, you want to run north up the north tunnel just for a little bit and you'll reach the greater demons. That's where we're going to be performing this method. Now for the equipment. For this method, I would highly recommend that you wear a Helm of Nezanot, Initiate plate body, black dragon hide chaps or whatever devil chaps you can wear, rune boots, and a ring of life. The ring of life is so you can tele out if you're attacked by PKs. The glory is another method of teleing out if you're attacked by PKs. Obby shield and a dragon skimmy, a combat bracelet, and a cape that gives you a prayer bonus. For me, I'm using a strength cape. Now for the inventory, you want to have 9 prayer potions, 9 Sarah brews, 1 super restore, a teleport tab, black dragon hide body, cannonballs, the dwarf multi-cannon, all 4 pieces, and the rest of your inventory filled with food. And also, if you can bring a beast of burden, fill that up with food as well, along with 1 pouch, so you can renew it. Now how this method works is, once you've geared up and you've entered the greater demons area, make sure you have protect from melee on at all times, even when you're entering, and go to the middle of that cavern area and set up your dwarf multi-cannon. Load that up with cannonballs and let it go. You want to turn on auto retaliate, and that way, while your cannon's attacking the demons, you'll be able to attack them as well. The ranged experience of 50k an hour will come from the dwarf multi-cannon. And you're also going to get melee experience, not that much, but you still get some, from fighting them with your weapon. You can swap that out for a range if you want to. I've just decided to use melee. And none of the drops that the greater demons drop are really worth picking up unless you want to pick up the runeful helms. But other than that, there's nothing I would pick up. The main things though that you definitely want to pick up, and it's really the entire reason we're here, are the charms. Greater demons are a big dropper of Crimson Charms, and they occasionally drop other charms. What you want to do is you're going to be constantly checking those loot piles for Crimson Charms and any other charms. When you see them, pick them up. They will go in the 4 slots which are now empty where your dwarf multi-cannon used to be. You want to make sure to keep your dwarf multi-cannon loaded at all times, because that's your main method of killing these greater demons. It's really fast, and with protect from melee on, you can't be damaged. The inventory of prayer potions that I've recommended, I've got a bit more because I was working out the best setup, but 9 prayer potions could honestly keep you there for hours, depending on your prayer bonuses. The set I recommended was because not only does it have a decent magic defense by putting on the black d'hide body from PKs if they try to teleblock you or freeze you, but the initiate body comes with a +6 prayer bonus. You want at least a 10 plus prayer bonus while you're here to make the prayer potions last a decent amount of time, or you'll just be burning through them. +4 bonus from my strength cape, but if you guys don't have that, you may want to buy a cloak, a god cloak, because they have prayer bonuses as well. And another alternative, you could wear the initiate helm or legs, that also gives you more prayer bonuses. So remember, you want at least 10 prayer bonus. The shield is for strength bonus, and the glory, the ring of life, and my combat bracelet are all different methods of teleing out of the dungeon if I am attacked or I need to just leave. The amount of cannonballs you want to bring is entirely up to you. If you want to play it safe, just bring 1k cannonballs and bank every time you run out. If you feel confident in your ability to spot a plate before they attack you, then you could bring more. The max I'd bring though is 4,000 at a time, but that's around 800k. And if you see a PK, the first thing you want to do is tele out straight away. Click the tele in your inventory or rub the glory, it doesn't matter, just get out of there straight away. You don't have to worry about your cannon because they can't pick it up. And if you leave it behind but it's gone by the time you come back, you can go to the NPC dwarf that you buy the dwarf multi-cannon from. If you go talk to him and you say, oh, I've lost my cannon, he'll give you another one for free. So you don't have to worry about your cannon at all, it's fine. Every 20 or so minutes you'll need to pick up your dwarf cannon because it will say it's degraded or it's about to degrade. So you want to pick it up so it doesn't break and you have to get it repaired. All you gotta do is you pick it up, then you place it back down again and it'll be working fine. Remember, you want to be checking constantly for the crimson charms because you get around 100 an hour if you're paying attention, and if you miss a few of them you may get something as low as around 70 or 80 crimson charms an hour. But you have a very good chance of getting 100 every hour by paying attention with this method. Also, if you use the minigame familiarization, you can get triple charm drops for 40 minutes, so you can get nearly 300 charms in this hour, but because it only gets for 40 minutes, you're probably more likely to get something around 200, 250 charms before familiarization runs out. Then rates will go back to normal. Now I'm going to explain the inventory. The prayer potion is obviously so you can stay there for a long time surviving the greater demons. The cannonballs obviously to fuel your cannon. And the rest of the stuff is for getting away from PKs. If a PK comes, you can double it by clicking the Sour Brew and the Rock Tail, and hopefully you're able to bring a Beast of Burden, and your Beast of Burden is full of food. So to tank them out, you can use your Rock Tails, the Sour Brews, and Super Restore to restore any other stats, like maybe your mage defense gotten low, you want to get that back up. And if you're running out of food, you can click Take BOB with your Beast of Burden and withdraw more food. You should easily be able to tank it out of there. You're pretty close to the exit of this cabin, and most people probably won't bother with you because you're not skulls and you don't look like you're going to drop anything valuable. But some people will, because they'll realize that you probably have a lot of cannonballs with you and they'll kill you for the cannonballs. But the first thing you do, like I said before, as soon as you see a white dot, is you want to tilly out straight away, no matter what. That way you'll stay as safe as possible. You won't risk losing any of your stuff. Alright, so that's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments how successful you go with collecting charms, maybe how many charms you got in an hour. And yeah, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, leave it a comment, and if you're not subscribed already, make sure you do so to keep up to date with my 10-day video marathon. See you tomorrow, guys.